Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if this is working as intended, but Twitch tells me my bitrate is absolute schmutz. So I will have to do a little bit of testing now. Which I absolutely love, of course. There's nothing better than testing if your stream is working as intended. Twitch gives me even more bitrate than I allow. Maybe we'll go back down to 4,000. I think this is why I was at 4,000 to begin with. Average stream bitrate too high. Yeah, okay, let's go down to 5,000 then. Let's see how that goes. If that doesn't work, we'll just go back to our usual 4,000, which always worked very good. Can I refresh this? Okay, it is still unstable, which I don't like. Absolutely love it. I may have to get that laptop in here for that streaming. But since it is still unstable, we go back to our 4,000. As it should be, as it was prophesized. We could also try 4.5. Okay. Let's see if that works. Question is, how long would it take us to receive the final solution here? Because it says we are still at 5.4K. It does jump quite radically. I don't even know what unstable means in this context, because for me the stream looks okie dokie for now, but I guess it is not okie dokie. So yeah, we will tone it down to what we are used to, and then we just live with the quality for now until we get something else working. Love it. Question is, do I have to restart the stream now? No. The stream quality is excellent. Great! There's nothing better than to spend the first, well, we cannot say 5 minutes because the first minute was just the intro, but the first 4 minutes in figuring out why my bitrate is scheiße. But yeah, okay, let's do not ever again get out of our test waters. We will stay with 4,000 bits. Unless I get something like a second PC or the laptop to do some heavy lifting for me there. Alrighty. What did we do last week? We were delving into our beautiful book where we discovered a potion to help our mother sleep. Because apparently after taking this potion and receiving a good night's rest, she behaves a lot better. And this is what we do today, actually, because we are in our home currently. Let me get back in here. We are in our home. We spent the day working in the school and running some errands, talking to our gardener, but he didn't have to tell us much. So wait, it's this evening. Is evening too early? Let's see if evening is too early to go outside. Oh, not this way apparently. No, nightshade does only grow in the night. Then let's get in here. Did it say that in the journal as well? I need nightshade flowers and should search the rocky canyon pass, Red Brick Chapel and Ruined Church. Give a coin to a beggar. Yeah, that is once a day. That is work and get paid once a day. And hand 5 coins over to Nikos. That is not once a day. That is just a thing we have to do. But we are currently, if I remember correctly, we're absolutely poor. We only have 1 coin. So some beggars may have more coins than us. Birthday, do you wish this evening? Yes, I would like to make it night. Now it is night, okay. The perfect time to absolutely avoid every ghoul outside the city and harvest some nightshade. Wait, that is different. Oh, interesting. We want to go to the Deadman's Gate. I do not yet know if quick travel does something to us, so let's avoid it for this important day. We will test quick travel out when we have more time than this. East wall should come up the Deadman's Gate soon. Let's not hope that this is a dead end, actually. Oh, what's this? What is this? Interesting. We'll have to check that out. Also, the Ultinux Haloshuki. Alrighty. Deadman's Gate, no one. Oh, there. Maya's here. It's a different guard than the one we paid off. Hello, pretty boy. No, you pretty boy. Deadman's Chapel. Where? Oh, we do not know where we are outside this. When we are outside the city, interesting. No, yeah, yeah. Okay, was it here? Niger, they should search for the rocky canyon. Oh no, it was not here. No, this is a bad place. We don't wanna go there. I don't know if we should sprint that much, but this is the place where we should find Nightshade. Yeah, there it is. These had the strong purple of the Nightshade, and the flowers drooped correctly. I had found my flower. Let's take one additional, so we can do some more than one. Now we just have to make it back home in one piece. Oh, I heard an eerie shriek from the steps of the cemetery. I could see something moving in the shadows here, there. It looked like it would have to. It would look like I would have to fight or try to run back to the Deadman's Gate. Bugger. Oh, we are fighting. Oh, we are not ready to fight. Is this a ghoul? It is a ghoul. Or a ghoul. You cannot melee attack at this distance, I see. To the left of the screen are the portraits of your main character and your allies. Characters take turns. Action points, we know that already. Click the terrain, yes. Click on enemy characters to attack. The end turn button, yes. And then we can also equip stuff. Combat tips, okay, what is this? If you have undead minions, we do not have undead minions. So firing move, we have to reload. And we can always press the info icon for more detailed information. Okay, let's close that up. Let's equip. Oh, we could equip the scythe, which costs us 3 action points, but it does 35 damage. We are nowhere near the required stats to actually wield this weapon properly, I believe, because we do not have any strength, agility, constitution whatsoever. We just suck in combat. Wait, let me equip that piece. Okay, we now have a sword. Let us... we have now 4 action points left. Let's step... Okay. We have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's step here. Yeah, let's step here. Actually, what if we step here? They should not be able to attack us if they spend their entire movement moving to our location. So let's end our turn. Do it 16.2%. Step here and hopscotch and stuff. Now we step here and then we do the stab. And then we do the stab. Then we miss. Oh no. Then we step again. Oh. Are we? Sorry, what are we attacking with? That's both are knives. Okay. Well, all right. Let us. Okay, they missed. London Simulator, yeah. Oh, it has 76 HP. We have 96 HP. Okay, let's try this again. This looks like we are punching them, but I don't believe we do. Nice. Oh, they're stunned. Oh, they're stunned times 2. They missed. Oof. Ouchie, ouchie. They're still stunned. That means we have a higher chance. Next stepping in and then step. Yeah, these are apparently the secret London techniques, man. The backhand slap stab. Ah! Ah! Oh my god, 31! We now received 1 level of stun. Oh god, what does 1 level of stun do to us? Oh, we won. We won. We cannot loot them, but we can now run away. Also, I just want to know. We pray. Hello. No? Okay. Then let's unequip this by double clicking on it. And then we go back outside. We just fought, won, and yeah, nothing. Hello, have you seen this? Damn. Maya yawned and waved casually to me as she opened the gate. Okay. Hello, Raider. Okay. Hi, Raider. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Okay. We got everything we want, everything we need. Let's get back home. If I know where home is, actually. But, yeah. Also very, very eerie atmosphere, how everything is a bit, you know, cloudy in here. Westward is south. I mean, westward is not south, but westward is down in the map-wise speaking. West is the new south. There's nothing we can do. Now insert French song. I did a looting run and did not get anything useful at all due to it being a looting spree from others. I see. Did you join a running match in Arc Raiders? Did you join like 15 minutes in? You got nothing. Okay, we're back home now. Let's see if we can cook up something for our mother. Okay, let's read up again. Torpor. Awesome. Yeah. Nightshade Solve. Yeah, never mind. We have to check our journal. I need to follow the instructions in the book and brew some torpor potion to help my mother sleep. The recipe involves boiling nightshade flowers and grease. We must also infuse a cloth with lavender and wear it as a face mask to protect myself when boiling it. Okay, we should have some cloth and we should have some lavender. Or did we not take the lavender? We apparently did not take that lavender. Gucci. That means we have to get back out there to collect the lavender. Cannot believe it. I thought we did take the lavender. Nightshade, iron bag, covering bladder, strange stone. Yep, nothing. Okay, then okay, let's try something here. Let's go to the herbalist. Fast travel there, and we know that there is lavender here, so let's steal that. Let's steal 2 actually, because we need to have 2 nightshade. Apparently we just instantly transport there, so yeah, let's go fast travel. We just risked it. Alrighty. So, let's do something here. Let's take the cloth and the lavender. We now have the lavender mask that we can wear somewhere over the rainbow. While committing crime or misdemeanor, you will see 2 arcs in front of other characters. If you move inside an arc, it will turn red, indicating that you have been witnessed. Wearing a mask is suspicious. Okay. We do not want to wear the mask in public. We just want to do that here. So, this is the cooking pot of grease. Let's check yet again, just to make sure. The recipe involves boiling nightshade flowers in grease. Okay, let's just like this. Oh, I see. Evil smelling fumes. Stove with evil, yeah. Okay. Nightshade grease. I decanted the grease into a jar. We now brewed the torpor potion. We'll bring it to Albrecht in the morning. Alright, we did it. We did the objective of this video's title, so we can end the stream now. No, but we should take off the mask to not be suspicious. I removed the lavender mask. Question is though, if we are spotted and we wear a mask and we run away, people don't know that it was us probably, so this is Gucci. Alright, just readjusted my mic real quick. Let's go to sleep. It is night. Do you wish? Yes, I would like to sleep. Meow. Why are you meowing, Shuki? Do you feel neglected? Do you want food? I would also like to sleep. Then dude, I believe it is... Well, wait. It is very early technically for you, but I'm lazy. You're too lazy to sleep. There's a new level of lazy I did not thought possible. Yes, I see. Where is Albrecht? Ah, hoppala. Standing right in front of you.
Can I help you, my lord?
Can I help you? Yes, you may, Albrecht. I have made the torpor and decanted it. We should give it to Mother and let her rest. With all due respect, Alistair, we should test it first. This is your first time making it and we don't know if it is safe. You are right, of course, but how do we test it? Too lazy to stop doom scrolling memes, watch Twitch jogging it, sleep on floor. Shuki. There is nothing much I may say to that, except, bro, just knock yourself out. Finish yorking it and then go into your bed, crawl over, lay down, and, I don't know, man. I also don't know how I feel about after reading that, man. How I feel about this, man. Maybe, Shuki, maybe you should not share all of this. I mean, sure you may, but you may not do that now here. If you value yourself. My god, Shuki. Oof. Should I take some? Ambatunad. I have no idea what you're talking about. Should I find an animal? This isn't it the hunt thingy? Yeah, it is the hunt thingy. My god. Yes. Thank you, Shuki, for giving it to me. Also, Shuki, I don't know what is wrong, but I don't know if you saw it, but the bitrate thingy, I cannot advance my bitrate over 4000 apparently. Over 4000 my stream gets unbalanced. Very tragic. So I may have to get my laptop out of the closet and throw it here against the wall and say, yo, tank my stream. It looks okay now. Yeah, because I made it, I put it to 4000 again. We are now back to 4000. Or do you mean like the stream quality looks okay? Because it is not very low quality like. Which I guess is true. It should still be 1080. Whoops, this is not what I wanted. The question is now, Shuki. I will definitely not find a person to try it out on, and I will also not... I mean, I could try it out on the children in the school, actually. I will definitely not give it to Albrecht to help him sleep. I could take it for me, but I could also die from it. So we should maybe not do that. So animal or person? I would rather a stable 720p 60 fps 60 fps, my god, rather than unstable everything else. Yeah, that is good sheen. I'm currently deciding if we go with a person, which person we could give it to. I am thinking about Nikos. Just then everything else is someone else's problem. No, we still have to uncover what happened to our father. So we cannot die. Albrecht is very useful, he also cannot die. I actually do not want to try it out on animals. I do like animals. So yeah, we have to try it out on a person. Well, I'll go out then and find a person to try it out on. That sounds... Beside. It is not ideal or morally flawless, but the potion should be reasonably harmless. Be careful, Master Alistair. If anyone spots you, you would have a great deal of trouble explaining yourself. Just drink the whiskey that your dad died to. Oh no, the death whiskey. No, I would rather not do that. Alrighty. Let's go to Nikos. Victoria, Umut, Rosanna, Sanem. Let's go to Nikos. Let's also save in front of Nikos. I knocked on the door. I come in. Oh, okay, we cannot give it to Nikos. Maybe we should work. Wait, this is Rosanna again. Okay. And Sanem. They both followed me here. Ah, I'm being followed. The academy. That is in the south. I mean, Shuki, if you have nothing to do, just force yourself to stay away. Oh, Shuki. You know, you check the chat messages. And there he is. Just writing. Gustusi. Cannot believe it, man. Cannot believe it. My god. Let's go to work. Annie, Dietrich, Ibrahim, hello, hello. I would like you all to... Oh wait, let's open the journal. That we should test the top report before giving it to my mother. Perhaps I could try it on an unsuspecting townsperson, an animal, or even myself. Yeah. I stunned you mid-sentence. That was funny. Yeah, sure. Let's call it funny. Lucas.
So, what can I do for you, dear cousin?
What work needs to be done today? You can only work for pay once per chapter. Would like to collect my pay? Oh, we are poor. We cannot even work daily. We can only work once per chapter. Why is there a dead cat? Or is it no, it's a cat. Oh no. Nux, hello Bucky. Now, who could we give that thing to? probably not one of here, so maybe Helen's house? Helen's house? Helen's house? I don't know. Helen's house. Can I please? Oh, there he is. Yo, Halen.
Yes, what?
Wait, how do we give it to someone else, though? Wait, just one job per chapter? Yeah, and we even get that much pay from a job, and it was like 3 coins. That's like nothing. We are poor. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know how to get money. I mean, I know how to get money, but I don't want to use that method to get money, but I guess I have to. Hello. I would like to get something here that would get me some money. Preferably not books. No, I will not give it to our cat. I will not give it to our cat. I also don't want to sell the military medal. Oh, maybe the gold ring. Why do I have the gold ring? From whomst? Who gave me the gold ring? Interesting. We could sell a knife for 1 coin, 1 crown. Can't even remember what the ring is for. Wait, what the heck? Ah, empty. Was that room here all the time? Can't remember. This is frustrating. So we need 5 coins to give Mikos. Black dress, party dress, footage, bed gown, fancy dress. Let's get the fancy dress. It's worth 5 coins, and then let's also get... No, let's just sell the fancy dress. A sword? We take that? I took sword. My father wouldn't need it any longer, so I decided to strap the family blade, my blade now, to my waist. Damn! We just equip that now? The sword. Nice, but now we are holding it. Carrying it openly within the city is not allowed. Thank you for that information. Let's put it right away. I also don't want to sell the wine. Oh, what is this? Another draw. I didn't see that first time here. Do we have any leather trousers? Add more cloth. Stuff we might need in the future. Is the guy at the legal age to drink? Wait, which guy? The freaking armor? I don't think that is a person. I think that is a suit of armor. Or what guy are you talking about? The main character. I see. You mean Alistair? Alistair should be. Alistair is in a legal age. I think he's 21? Maybe? Trust 7. Vengeance calm. Skill pool 3. Ah, this is thingy maybe. Okay. What do we have here? Good cleaver, fork. That's stuff I would rather not sell though. There's so much wine here. Man. Chuck the wine. No, I would like to sell the wine. But man. But yeah, let's go sell the dress then. Get the 5 coins. Then we get Nikosh his 5 coins. Yo. Hello. Would you like to let me to the market? I would like to sell something. I think Hamida?
Welcome, sir. I
Hamid?
have fabrics from across the known world, linens from the Nile, wool from the highlands of Scotland, and, of course, silks from the Orient. If there is anything I can help you with, please let me know.
You know, Shuki, I'm listening to this wonderful person here telling me where all the fabric is from, and then I just look over and I see sell these nuts. No, Shuki, we will not sell these nuts yet. Show me your wares, please.
With pleasure.
She's apparently very loud. I would like to have that here. And I would like to sell this for 5 coins. Thank you. Now I go to Nikosh. I come in. We're going to bury these nuts in her shop inventory. No, I will just give her the dress I stole from my mom. Get the 5 coins. Nikosh. Would ask about what you found in the bushes at our house.
What I found in the bushes? Your father and some bottles. I can't really recall much else. Mine's been worrying about how I'll feed my family since Hoffman let me go.
He was clearly looking for a handout, so I took out my coin purse and paid him fairly. Nikosh examined the coins I provided and, seeming satisfied, he told me what he knew. That's where I found your father, as if he'd fallen in, whiskey bottle on the ground. What seemed odd to me was how tidy it all was. No broken glass, nothing else around the bush. Not wishing to paint myself poorly, but I've had my fair share of benders. Never woken up to something as tidy as that. Tidy? He stopped to look at me a moment, clearly trying to decide if he should carry on or not. I nodded to encourage him. Well, I'd have expected some vomit. Or piss, I mean, if he drank himself to death. Why I understood that people shit. I waved at him to stop. He had a fair point, but I didn't need the picture he was painting. Yeah, so this just confirms our suspicions, and we just spent 5 more coins for that. Khajiit swears if you have coin. Now, go back to Maik. Had nothing else to ask him. Let me speak about your time working our estate. Nothing to tell. Feared that I would have to catch him in a better mood if I wished to progress this topic. Okay. Great. So how do we give this potion to someone then? Let's save again here. This is Journey, Chapter 3. How many chapters does this have then? I mean, Chapter 3 in Baldur's Gate is very late, so Chapter 3 here is very early apparently. Maybe this is an entire book. So, the Necromancer's Tale, maybe it has like 22 chapters, who knows? I don't know. Let's equip this. But there's nothing I can do, okay. Ooh. Sorry, I do not want to intrude, sorry. We do not not want to be seen with that, so let's advance time. It's now afternoon. Who could we give that to? Maybe a beggar. Maybe a beggar we already gave a coin to. What is this? Like a hole. Interesting. Slap the beggar and steal his coins. No, what the heck is wrong with you, Shuki? We won't do that.
Can you spare a coin for a poor old woman?
Sorry, I cannot. I only have the one coin left and I cannot spend it. I will do that. No, you won't, Shuki. Stop. Unsuspecting town person. Like this one. Who is an unsuspecting town person? Because I do not want to give it to our cat, but if I just do not know who to give it to, Diedrich's house. Yeah, we could give it to Diedrich, maybe. Oh, probably not. Probably not. We cannot probably give it to these people. Riella. We have to do that at night. Oh, I mean, if all the strings break, we just drink it ourselves, I guess. We should now be in the noble quarters. Wait, why can't I talk to you? Angelina. Mendos, my guy.
The tavern in this place. I'm on the verge of murdering somebody for a drink.
Skill check, a QT3 already passed. Yeah. What brings you to me? I think we had this conversation already. Yeah, we had that conversation already. Who could be an unsuspecting townsperson? What's this? Bakery. Let's see. North Noble Quarters. This is where our family estate is, but nothing we can do. This is quite frustrating. Also, is there something else in here? No, obviously not. No. Only animal we could give it to is our cat. Only person is currently unknown to us. Whoa, what's happening here? There seemed to be an argument escalating between the dock workers and the crew of a Venetian ship.
What seems to be the problem here?
See, it's an issue of paperwork. Yours don't cut it.
We have presented him with our papers, Captain, but he insists they're ineligible. They're refusing to allow us to unload.
And we'll do it London Simulator way then? What do you mean wait, what do you mean? We shank someone and then we make them drink the potion? That doesn't sound very safe. And we don't know if they ever wake up.
What? Explain yourself, man.
What?
It's simple. See this bit here?
Our country of origin?
Aye, that bit. That says you can't unload here without paying a fee. Sorry. Best pay up, drop on your boat and set sail home.
This is outrageous. On whose authority do you speak?
On this dock, I'm the only authority you need to worry yourself with. I considered interjecting myself into the matter to try to defuse it, but I could see the other dockers were preparing to advance on the crew and decided it would be better to stay uninvolved. Okay, then I'll just pass right through. Or will they just go punch them?
Whoa, watch out. Heavy crates being stacked.
I see, sorry. Great. Casual Venetian racism, or anti-Venetian racism, I guess. Andreas, as I approached my uncle's keep, the guard on duty called out to me.
His lordship isn't seeing guests today. Doors closed as he mourns his brother's death.
I decided to leave my uncle to his grief. I nodded to the guard and left. Eric, the young guard nodded.
Good day.
Hello, goodbye. Is the herbalist in Irving? Who's Irving? The gravedigger stopped and regarded me coldly. Undertaker, good afternoon to you. Oh wait, the herbalist is still in the garden. Maybe unsuspecting means that we have to do it in the evening to night. I should dig a grave just for me to sleep in. Or you should just go to your already dedicated spot to sleep in that is called a bed. A fox. I forgot about the fox. But I had nothing suitable. What do you mean I had nothing suitable? Fool, my bed is the cold hard cement floor. I mean, doesn't sound too sexy, not gonna lie. We should...
Can you spare a coin for a poor old woman?
Oh, come on, man. But we can go into the hospital, I see. Or maybe not, let's just check if it is closed. No one answered, I see. What could we... what else? Who else? What else could we try? I colored my concrete floor blue. That is an interesting information, Shuki. Thank you for sharing it with us. But the more immediate follow-up question I would have to your statement is why? Why would you do that, such a thing? Oh, man. Very exciting, so the maybe let's go back to the academy. Yo, kids. Does one of you want a drink? Where's Nick? Nick, talk to me. Oh, are you the only one who doesn't want to talk? I see. Here I come.
Hello again.
Hello. I had nothing to else ask of them. I see.
Hello again.
Are you all just the same person? Okay, thank you. Because they didn't have gray. It feels bad, man, but couldn't you just try a different store or wait like that, make them, you know, order it so you can then have it? Or is that not a thing that you can do?
Good day. Welcome again, miss.
Oh. How does this even work then with the potion? Because it didn't work with the fox, it didn't work with any person. Where's Dietrich? Dietrich should be roaming here, no? Apparently not. Let's see then. What about my brother? And not my brother, my cousin? Hamlet. Steal item. No. I die now. Okay. Have a good dying, Shuki. And with good dying, I mean have a good night, and I hope I see you again next time. Hopefully tomorrow. Oh my god. King of Rulsten. There's Elstrick. Mans. Runst. Republic of Venice. So we are this Republic of Venice. Habsburg monarchy. Wait, are we Liechtenstein? Jumps off building and faceplant and sand. Yeah, casual stuff. If this is the Habsburg monarchy, aka Austria-Hungary or whatever, and I mean Venice, I mean this should be... Oh, it was Switzerland. Oh no, the Swiss should be around here, then Venice. And Liechtenstein also doesn't have like connection to the water, I believe. So maybe this is just... I mean, I should probably look that up, man. At some point. Why can I not go between these desks? My god. Let's go to the tavern and maybe mix the potion with someone's drink. Maybe that works. How to save? Aiden, Klaus, Irving, Diedrich.
Hello.
I want to get into the library afterwards. I was going to need his help. I didn't mean he had to know, of course. Round of drinks, Garnet. I think it's time to break the seal. Get another round in and I'll see you in a moment. As I had hoped, he left his keys on the table. Do we get the keys? We literally have nothing to gain from that at this moment. Or maybe we do. No, where were we? I swapped his keys. Can I ask you about the city? It's been years. Of course, what do you want to know? Well, I mean, I do know where to find the Undertaker. Do you know the Herbal? I do also know this. No, never mind. Then let's talk about something else. Well, I think it's time to get going. I'll see you soon, Dietrich. Ben? Benz? Who are you? My Benz? A well-weary man in dust-caked traveling clothes. He smiled uncertainly and held out his hand.
Hello.
Ah, young von Elstrick. Sorry for your loss, lad. Bloody shame about your father. Tell me, are you a religious man? I mean, we are a man of science. We are a teacher. So, I guess I could be more devout. Then again, the first place we visited, we went back in here, or the second place, I guess, after our family home, was the church. So are we a religious man? Well, I guess I could be more devout. You could always be more devout. Ha, same. Straight from the path long ago. What is youth for if not to stray from paths? Yes, you're right. You're bloody well right. Ah, nice. That was just a small little dog. This is the person, the mercenary. Hand and Sophia. Hand.
Join me for a drink.
Ach so. I could give him a spiked beer. I can't right now.
Suit yourself.
Yeah. That's safe here. I don't care if this is safe's coming. We will see if this works.
Join me for a drink.
This man would be a good target to try top on. Give him a spiked beer. Can't right now?
Suit yourself.
What do you mean?
Ah, there you are.
My name is Esme. I was with pumps for your drink, please. Bad case of nerves. Ah, might I sell you some fine wines? I'm trying to raise funds for my household. There's no demand for that here, sorry, Dove. We could try the other establishments. A drink, please.
Here you go. One of the house ales. That's 1 crown.
Kept it for later. Nothing else to ask her, so I left. Already now we go into a secluded area. Like this one. I hope nobody follows us while we... No, oh my god. While we combine this with the beer. I am very glad I didn't spend that coin. I mean, where did he go? And? My god, Hand, what are you doing there, man?
Join me for a drink.
This was my chance to try a top or spiked beer. I had already prepared a drink spiked with the potion. I would give it to Hand and watch to see if it worked. Here, enjoy. I plan to. Thanks, Alistair. I think perhaps Hand has had enough for the evening. Christ alive! Well, I'm not carrying him home. We'll drag him into a corner and let him sleep it off. The poor fool. It worked. I should return home and tell Albrecht. Great. So it is still evening, if I'm correct. Yes. So let's now walk to every single tavern in town to see if they require wine. My first guess would be this tavern right here. So let's go here and search for the Noble Tavern. Maybe they do take wine, or I would like to buy wine. That is the bakery. I thought I saw a tavern in this direction earlier. I could be completely wrong, as I tend to be in these kinds of games. The bakery is also not shown on the map, so oops, so the tavern might also not... Oh, there it is. Northgate Tavern. It was locked. Locked in the evening? Gabriela, why is it locked? Where did you just came out of there? It cannot be locked. Gabriella, tell me. What is going in there? What is going on in there? Gabriella, please. Tell me, Gabriella. My god, okay. Then don't tell me. Dietrich's house. There is... Is there one other tavern? I thought there was one other tavern. Oh yeah, there should... General goods? Yeah, absolutely poor. We cannot buy anything. That's the Marketplace Tavern. I believe near the docks is another tavern. Let's check that out. Let's go to the dockyard. Harbor Master? Nope. Very good areas. What is this? Bishop, and there it is, Harbor Inn. I don't think the Harbor Inn... Oh, that is a very nice atmosphere. Victoria, Leonardo. Myra stood behind the bar, tending to the glasses with a staccato efficiency. Your tavern certainly has some peculiar clientele.
Yes, I suppose so.
Care to tell me anything about them?
Not particularly.
I see. Not even who they are?
I have 3 old fellows who come in regularly. And of course, plenty of dockers. I'm sure they'd rather I kept the rest of their business to myself.
Might I sell you some fine wines? I'm trying to raise funds for my household. Wine? Do you see any wine connoisseur around here? Neither do I. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is what I thought too. That is why I hoped that I could get into the nobles' quarters. Woman. Damn, just a woman down here, sitting all by yourself in Dingerine. I will not disturb you anymore then. Have fun sitting around half naked. Man, what a vibe. Kinda wanna be a sailor now. Reminds me of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, man. Kinda wanna hear some sea shanties now. Alright. That is this inn, that is the other inn, aka tavern. So that's an inn, that's a tavern. Is this one? Not a single one else, so we're quite fricked then. Cannot sell some fine wines then. Okay, let's go back to the Van Elstrick home. Talk to Albrecht. Buch. As I approached Albrecht, Albrecht staggered to his feet. Albrecht, are you okay? What happened? I don't know. I had been outside, assisting your mother in the garden. Came in to get her a glass of water and saw some figures searching the place. Then I heard movement behind me, felt a sudden pain and darkness. The place has clearly been ransacked in the meantime. Doesn't get better, it only gets worse. I'm sorry I don't know more, Master Alistair. It's okay. I have the potion for Mother. I have tested it out and it works. Let's get her to sleep and then we can assess this mess. Yes, of course. She seems to be sleeping soundly. Who did it? This is good, but the ransacking of our house is concerning. Come, let's look at the mess those thieves left behind. Chapter 4. Grave Myst. New chapter means we can now go work again. Together with Albrecht, I should see what clues lie about the house regarding the ransacking. I should check in with Lucas at the school to see what work he has for me. Oh, they do that already for me. That is good. They didn't steal any clothes. That is good. I was the only one stealing clothes. Let's see if they... Oh, obviously. They were after books, apparently. This will take an age to reorder. As Albrecht fretted, I scanned the books on the floor. The invaders had pulled out titles on the sciences, journals and books on esoterica I had not expected my father to own. They did not seem to inspect them thoroughly. Quick skim and then discarded, moving on to the next. Perhaps looking for letters or such hidden inside the tomes, or hoping to find a lockbox disguised as a book. A particularly strange book stood out. Its cover was made of tree bark and the pages within were rougher than normal. Whatever had been used to ink the pages was thick and amber-colored and shone like glass. It felt both old and primitive. I took it so that I could examine it more once this had all settled down. So apparently they were after the magic tome, the spell book. Clearly worked the shelves themselves in the hopes of finding a secret compartment. From what I could tell, they had no luck with this. Father's armor. Could see that it had undergone several repairs. I consider making use of it. Main structure. No, let's not do that. Wish I had taken the time to order Father's desk the day before. It was hard to tell if anything was missing, such was the mess here. From what I could recall, though, everything was still here, if differently scattered. Okay, did they... Drawer has a knife and the leather gloves, small key. Ah, key fitted, I see, okay. Do you have any idea what this break-in was about? I know not, master. Your father was as much respected man in Mans, and yet there may be enemies unknown. Albrecht's shoulders slumped. He looked so tired. Yeah, you should go to sleep, Albrecht. Portrait of Aldis Schmidt. I had a vague memory of the man from my youth. A general alongside my father and uncle, a close friend of theirs. It marked his death as 1726 during the Lich War. My God, they even ransacked your mother's room. What were they looking for that they searched here? Jewelry? Albrecht didn't sound convinced, and neither was I. If all they wanted was jewelry, then they'd have searched here and nowhere else. I had no idea who had broken in, but before I could get too caught up in figuring it out, I needed to find a way to protect the house should they come again. I explained this to Albrecht, who only nodded solemnly in response. I see. Yeah, they were definitely after books. They'd pulled out all manner of books from the shelves. There seemed to be no order to the titles they had cast about. Perhaps they had to leave before they could finish? Yeah, who knows? Let's check my room. But I don't think... Yeah, they didn't ransack this one. Here has been rifled through too. I searched my belongings, but could find no evidence that anything was missing. Perhaps, Master, your father's receipt book has something in it that could be turned to protecting the house? I couldn't be sure, but the markings on the grave Myst page looked similar to those found on that strange rustic I had just picked up from my father's office floor. Auto-saving, very good. asked if the strange book had heard my plea. Unsure what to do next, I opened the tome. As if by magic, I found myself staring at a page titled Grave Myst, though I had not recalled seeing it before. It was written in a few scripts, and I could only decipher a few, enough to know it was a form of gas trap. Perfect, it seemed, to protect my home from further invasions. I need to find a way to decipher the rest of the page so I could prepare the ritual. I couldn't be sure, but the markings on the Grave Mist page looked similar to those found in that strange rustic book I had just picked up from my father's office floor. Grave Mist. Okay, what did we do last time? I think last time we... that is the strange tome. That is the bark tome. Can we open this? No. Okay, then let's... Yeah, okay. I had been correct. The writing did match, though I still knew not the language I had found myself studying. Nonetheless, I was now ready to have Grave Mist revealed to me. Some bark of the rare devil's wood is required for this incantation. Alright, never mind. Grave Mist, a cloud of noxious gas which may be bound to an area to protect it. It has a potent effect on mortal targets, making them fall deep in slumber. Some bark of the rare devil's wood is required for this incantation. To bind the spell to an area, place the bottle of smoke, sprinkle with graveyard soil, and chant the words Pulmones replere locum diabolo sinereptque fatar mortalium. Bury also a personal item of whosoever you wish to not trigger the mist. That it would be Sophia and Diedrich and Lucas and Albrecht and my mother. That's quite a few people. Devil's wood grows in the deep forest, in hollows, places where fairy mists congregate. These black bark trees are characterized by their twisted branches, which form the shape of tortured faces of humans and beasts. The wood should be burned in very hot flames, and its smoke captured in a jar. Okay. We have another empty jar though. I knew now what I needed to prepare the protection ritual. It appeared to be a relatively benign incantation which would protect our home. The most difficult item would surely be the substance called Devil's Wood. I informed Albrecht, then set him to the task of restoring order to the house while I found the required components. Okay, let's drink something. How do I see my current HP? That would be beautiful, actually. Should we go to sleep? So that it is night? Or should we go to Sophia first? Let us go to Sophia. See if we can acquire a personal item from her. Because she does tend to just walk in here.
There he is.
Oh. Gervais. I had not heard that voice in years. It was as deep and commanding as I recalled. Though now I heard, or imagined, a sadness in it. Uncle Gervais!
My dear, it is good to see you. I should have come sooner to visit, but I have been avoiding this place. It's hard to be here and know that my brother is not. Will never be again. Mirabelle and I are heartbroken.
Okay, okay. Let it be known, all scribes, that I find it highly suspicious that Albrecht has been slapped and my house has been ransacked by at least one person, probably two people, maybe even more. And the moment we step a foot outside the house, two people approach me, and one of them is my uncle, who also probably had an interest in the book my father kept secret. So I accuse this man, my uncle, from killing his brother, my father, that has also now ransacked my home. But we will see if I'm correct with this. Thank you, uncle. And how is Aunt Belle? Gervais paused briefly, but did not answer.
Today, when Willard brought news of the break-in, I had to come.
I knew a boy named Willard growing up here. I presumed the handsome man before me was him. At the mention of his name, he stepped forward and nodded.
3 people were spotted leaving this area.
Oh.
They were dressed in black and moved as if to avoid being seen, but also moving as if in a rush. Their urgency drew the attention of a passing worker, however, who brought word to a nearby guard. The area was searched, but nobody was found. In that time, it was brought to my attention, and I knew his lordship would want to know immediately.
Maybe I was too quick to judge then, and probably the people were already long gone because Albrecht was awake again the moment I came inside. So 3 hooded people. My god. They had to knew about the family secret then. My uncle was clearly agitated at this.
I knew it. I knew the shroud would rear their heads. I thought they would strike his grim, but here... It never occurred to me.
Perhaps, my lord. But we get ahead of ourselves. They were seen in this area, but we don't know if they came from here. I am Willard, the captain of the city guard.
Captain of the city guard, and he is
I am
neutral
Willard,
with us.
the captain
with
of the city
25.
guard. Perhaps the good master can confirm.
No, I cannot say for what reason they left a mess, but we could not spot nothing that had been taken. The house was broken into, yes, though I cannot say for what reason they had left a mess. Yeah, this one, we will take this one.
Was anyone hurt? Is Juliana okay?
No one was badly hurt, thankfully, just Albrecht.
Willard, see to it that a guard is posted here. I should go in and see her. Please, excuse me.
What is this? Brave Myst, I see.
Master Van Elstrick.
Willard, is it? I believe we schooled together many years ago. We did, for a year or so before you went away. It's a shame your return is mired by such tragedy. I looked up to your father. He was a great man. You have my deepest condolences. You honor him and me both with your words. Thank you, Willard. My uncle mentioned the shroud. How have they not been stomped out by now? They can't be anything more than boogeymen, surely. How have they not been stomped out by now? At least I understand your frustration. I do. I know it cost you... No, sorry, what? I know it cost you attending the Grim and the funeral, but you must trust me. Groups like this are secret and small. They don't all know one another. I consider a team of 100 good soldiers at this. Maybe they'd find somebody, maybe not. But if they do that person... My god, what? But if they do, that person wouldn't lead them to another. I see, because, yeah, yes, yes, yeah. I have what people I can afford searching for them, but progress is slow. In truth, I think all that will really wipe them out is time. They grow older and I cannot imagine they do much recruiting. Do you think these guards will be posted for long? That is for your uncle to say. Perhaps a few days if there are no other occurrences. Perhaps less if they are needed elsewhere. Perhaps they'll be permanent posting. With the greatest of respect, Albrecht is growing old and you are an academic. He might feel it is his duty to protect Miss Juliana, and this is the best way to do it. This is scheiße. I mean, to be fair, if we put the Myst like in front of our house where everybody and their mother can just come in with a question like, you know, like the mailman is coming in here, he just dies or falls asleep, I don't know. So we would have to find something personal for a lot of people, which would be a security risk. So why not put the Myst inside? Naja. If we put the Myst down here, we may never have the gathering here. Goodbye, Captain. My lord. I need to gather the components and perform the Grave Myst ritual in order to protect my home from further invasions. For the Grave Myst ritual, I need to obtain a substance called Devil's Wood. I should make some inquiries. It is evening. Let's see if the academy is still open. Wait, no, it is. It is evening. I do like the loading. It's very fast.
Welcome.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Alistair von Elstrick, before I forget my manners. Lord von Elstrick, I was so sorry to hear of your father's passing. My name is Bessina. Thank you. It is very kind of you to express your sympathies. The people of Mans have been too kind to me. If you need help finding your bearings in your grief, please remember me. It is awfully late. Do you work here, Bessina? I do not. I'm just visiting. I run a general store near the East Gate. Ah, yes, I remember. I have seen the sign. What has you here so late, Bessina? Just some research. There's a copy of Kitab al-Tabik I have been reading for some weeks now. She flashed a book written in Arabic. I've been able to brush up on my Arabic and learn the culinary history of Baghdad. The contents scarcely resemble any of the recipes I have learned over the years of Ottoman cooking. Interesting. It is getting late. I must take my leave. It is very interesting reading cookbooks in different languages to enhance your vocabulary in these languages and learn new recipes to cook. I think that I would enjoy that. Esoteric books. I've searched the books for something that would help me decipher the seance ritual, but found nothing. The first paragraph of the ritual was in the Zoroastrian language, Zend, but the rest was not. The more I looked up the page in the spell book, the more I was sure that the strange writing describing the ritual was not in a language, but in a code that required a cipher. Hilfe. Well. Okay. So, I do hope we get more money with each day that we work. And I believe it is evening, we cannot currently advance time. Yeah, we can only advance time at home for the night. Now there is a guard posted there. Let's speak to Sophia, so she can enter this place.
Hello.
I need to ask her for a personal item to use as a ward so that she did not trigger the Grave Mist trap. I recalled her fondness for painting. I'm thinking of trying my hand at painting, Sophia. Perhaps I might borrow that fine brush I recall you cherishing? Oh, really? Oh, nice. Okay, as long as you're careful with it. I have it right here, my friend. Workers' trust increase +4. That is nice. We'll talk again later. Next is Diedrich.
Hello.
Needed to ask him for a personal item. I could think of nothing specific, so I asked him outright. I need to borrow something personal of yours. Huh, something like what? Some of your poetry? Oh no, I never let anyone see it. It's not very good, it is there. I let it go for now. I think it's time I get going. I'll see you soon, Diedrich. I will now, because you are here, go to your house. Which is somewhere. Ah, where does Diedrich live again? I don't know, like maybe here? Let's see. I thought it was like... Ah, yeah, it is here. My god. There was no answer. I see. The keys I have are not for the door, I believe. We have the paintbrush. Small key. Wait, can we not... Okay, it's just knocking over and over again. Need to get inside his house to find something. Also, who else do we have to talk to? Sophia, Diedrich. I mean, Albrecht, obviously. What about Klaus? The person for the coach. Klaus.
Yes, what?
No, not you. Come on, let's play something. I'm feeling lucky. You always feel lucky when you've drank too much. Come on, cards, dice. I see 3 disgruntled old men. Wanna play something? Well. Hello, Glow. Good to see you. I'm out. I brought enough to drink and no more. You're good for it, eh, Irving? Enough, Halen. You can't afford another loss. Just drink your ale and moan about the world like the rest of us. If I want to talk to any of these men privately, I would have to catch them alone. I see. Michanko, Hen, Mandos, Thomas. Who is Thomas? I left him to his drink. Come on. Good evening. Bye-bye. Okay, These were some people I could still think of. Oh my god. A rough man, unkempt, unhappy. A man who had seen things he wished he had not.
Evening.
Oh my god, what a voice. He clearly did not wish to speak. Okay, sorry, Mr. Yanko. Is there another person that could just walk up to... Yeah, Lucas, okay. The Baron, I guess, as well. So we should talk to him. Oh, the guard's already here. Only said nothing. Okay. They are posted outside.
Master Van Elstrick.
Goodbye, Captain. My lord. Zell. No. Gervais, am I right? Yes, it is. I, Juliana, my dear. Are you alright? I don't know, Gervais. I cannot see into things straight since its passing. Alistair has returned home, though. You should see him. He's grown up. He would have loved to see you, but went out with his friends. I did not know. Gervais threw a worried look at me and then smiled at her. Yes, Juliana, I would like that. Tell him I look forward to seeing him. And tell me, dear brother-in-law, how is your lovely wife, Mirabelle? Anger flashed across my uncle's face for a second, then he relaxed with just a grunt of his reply. Gervais moved then to small talk, asking if she had seen the priest, the doctor, if she had been gardening, and so on. Can I offer his lordship anything? No, thank you, Albrecht. I shall not be staying long. I spent too long locked away, mourning my brother. Now that this terrible break-in has pulled me from my grieving, there's much work to be done. Sadly, the city did not rest with me. I left them to their conversation. I knew Albrecht would inform me if anything of note come up. He just went outside. Where? Oh, and he's gone. Okay. Great. Mother stood around the house like some wan spectre, more from habit than any conscious intent. Her movement was tilted and uneasy, and her gaze was so unfocused and mean-derping, rarely matched the direction of her steps. It was as though every part of her was in disharmony, moving through its own familiar patterns of existence without ever synchronizing with the rest.
Oh, hello.
The crash of metal against metal drowns out his cries. The heat sears away his tears. I need to ask her for a personal item as protection against the grave Myst incantation. Mother, I need something of yours, something personal, special. Something special? Why, you're the most special thing in the world to me. No, I meant an item, anything material that holds meaning for you. I think I need to rest. She suddenly looked very worried. We need to find another way to get what I needed to protect her. Bye-bye.
Can I help you, my lord?
I need something of yours, something personal, to include in this ritual, so you don't set off the trap. I have this medal from the war with Venice, perhaps that will do. He handed me a purple rose, awarded only for acts of daring and great significance. Whatever he had done to earn it, I had it now. This would do for the ritual. I did something of Mother's too. I asked her, but, she didn't understand. I would not say, but for the circumstance. But she keeps a locket with your father's picture under her pillow. It would certain her to lose it. But this is important, and she will get it back when all this is over, correct? I didn't know if that was true. Albrecht, I don't know. Hopefully she can get it back. The skin around his eyes tightened. A slight change, but enough for me to tell he was regretting sharing what he did. I have nothing else for now. With our security in mind, sir, I have recalled something about the trapdoor in the storeroom. I recollected now that Zelig did show me how the mechanism works. You should look for an unusual looking wine bottle in the rack and twist it fully around. Okay. So something of value for our mother would be this thing. I mean, we could also party dress of men, but I don't think that would work. It has to be something of significance. If it is Nux the Nuts, then who? Well. We already were. Well. But yeah, it is me, the only nut. No, not the only nut. But you know, the only true, ultimate nut. I found a locket under the pillow, as Albrecht had said. It is truly I. It is you, the only Glow I know. How are you doing, Glow? How is your art progressing? How are you, Nux? I'm doing quite well, I have to say. It is a new week, which means holidays are over. Which means a lot more planning. Which means I'm busy. Do we go to the cellar now? Or do we... Oh, busy boy. Indeed, I am a busy boy, but... And the commissions. Yeah. Meh, a bit slow. No, I see. That is okay, I guess. That is a thing I have learned from the different artists I know by now, that things might progress slow at times, but you know, you'll get there. My father's drink red bottles of wine. After some searching, I found the unusual bottle. I left it for now. I don't want to go into the cellar yet. It may be dangerous. So let's get a good night's sleep. We will spend the day tomorrow again, and then we take in for the night. No, we'll sleep some more. And now it is morning, which means we can go to work. My God, please, let me just get down the stairs. Thank you. Alrighty, academy time. Time to teach these kids. Bit of history.
Hello, dear cousin.
Thank you for coming in today. It was for a moment I thought this is us. I was like, we aged. But no. The priest is in. Once a year or so, Father Olivia visits to hear confession. Confessions. Is this game originally not in English? I don't know. Or am I just really bad at contextualizing? Once a year or so, Father Olivia visits to hear confession. Nope. A teacher stays with the children to support and guide them. This was the man who had performed my father's hurried last rites, it occurred to me that this could be an opportunity to get something useful out of him. We will not use that. We will have to work now. Alistair, we will work now. My mother has twisted my arm into joining her and father for lunch, so you will be on your own. H by Y Nux. H. I am not familiar with this. Did your plan changed on the panels? Not yet, no. I am currently also trying to set up a business PayPal account so I do not dox myself every time I'm using PayPal for any commission. So yeah, I'll have to figure that one out first. But for the panels, I am currently unchanged. Also, you are still very busy, Glow, I believe, no? Dox. Indeed. I would have to drink some detox tea afterwards. Speaking of afterwards, please teach class for the rest of the morning, Alistair. I'm happy to help, cousin. I'm not busy after the commission I would do. I see. Yeah. As I said, I would have to set up the business account, which is quite interesting to set up actually. They want a lot of stuff from me, which I would have to figure out how to get first. Which would mean that this is very serious, which I guess it is. It is a shame, my child. I know it truly is, yeah. Wait, what? I'm waiting. How did you come the first time then? What did you mean? What do you mean? How did you come the first time then? Come with whom? A commission for? I did not have a commission the first time. I was gifted this by Debbie Rodoko, the person you may see myself playing Jump Space or Arc Raiders with. So this is a gift. Because this is his first PNG after his pause. He had a big pause and then he started art again. Also, this PNG tuber was gift. Yes, it was gifted to me. No, I thought you commissioned. No, I did not commission it. This was indeed a gift. Because he basically used this to train his art skills. So I was like, yeah, sure. I would gladly take this. So yeah, he has plans for himself as well, and then for Shuki too, and then he wants to rig them all, and then we'll see. Yeah, he did not commission it. Father Olivia, it is a shame, my child. I suppose Alice and I will have to enjoy by ourselves the treats I brought us for after lunch. That is nice. It is nice churchly treats. Which could be wine. I won't say no. Speaking of wine, maybe the church would buy the wine. The same gingerbread as last time. A shame indeed. Thank you, Alistair, Father. As Lucas departed, Father Olivia turned his wide, sweet smile on me. It was always so intense, like too much honey dripped into bitter tea to hide the taste. Interesting. While I settle in, could you fetch the children? Let us begin with young Robin. I'm up first, huh? Indeed you are. I motioned Robin to the priest and set her down in the chair in front of him. The small screen between them did not quite replicate the intimacy or privacy of a true confessional. So, how have you been? Well, and I thank you for your concern, child. But did your headmaster and I not show you how to undertake confession? Just this morning. Again? Robin's sigh was so dramatic I was certain any theatre would have been eager to have her join their company. Nice. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. My last confession was, well, you probably remember better than me. That was a good effort, my child. Robin smirked and crossed her arms, very intentionally remaining silent. Silence? Good choice. No, this would be pro kids, but con church. So I guess we are here for education and also getting on the good side of the church, so they don't inquisition my ass. Now tell him your sins simply and honestly. But I don't got any sins to confess. Honest, teach. Is that all you have to say, my child? I can't remember any, but if you like, I'm sorry for all my sins and such. Your penance, my child, shall be to visit the church each day after your classes are finished for 1 week. There you will spend 2 hours giving thanks for the pardon you have been given for your sins, and will ask Jesus Christ for aid in overcoming your pride to admit your sins more honestly in future. That is quite a lot for a child, but sure, Father. Robin's expression soured. She let out an annoyed sigh, then shut her eyes in an endearing manner. I am sorry for all my sins with all my heart. God, with your help, I'll stop sinning and such so. Thanks, bye. May Almighty God have mercy on you and having forgiven your sins, lead you to eternal life. Amen. Amen. It was much better than last time, my dear child. Thank you for opening your heart to our Lord even a little more. Robin hopped from her seat and hurried back to the others, clearly eager to be far away from the priest. You know, most of my flock are only so tight-lipped when they have something to hide. Perhaps with your help I could convince one of the others to unburden themselves of hiding her sin. I leave it to you, my child, to bring the next supplicant. There it was. I had a thread to pull on, a hint of something the priest wanted. I was sure there was some way to use it to get the information I wanted out of him. Where's Nick? There you are. What do you want? It is your turn for confession, Nick. Fine. Bless me, Father, for I have sinnered. It's sinned, my child. Go on. I bit Mr. Calandro while he was beating me on Wednesday, and last week too. I think the one before that. But my head hurt so bad after I wasn't sure what day it was. The heck? Why does Mr. Calandro beat you? The first few times it was after I got mouthy, but for the last year he just finds me and does it whenever he feels like it. It is not like anyone'll do anything about it anyway. And I broke some Turkish kid's nose this week, but he was asking for it, and the sin of wrath is a sin whether or not it felt justified in the moment, my child. Nick sighed and rattled off a handful more incidents of violence, most of which were response to similar violence being perpetrated on him by those with more power. Thank you for your candor, child. I'm glad you took your last penance to heart. Nick just watched him sullenly. Your penance will be to look for each of these individuals you have harmed and offer them a heartfelt apology in the name of the Lord. I'm not. But father, they'll just... My sweet young child, I offer you this chance to redeem yourself in the eyes of God for your sins. Will you take it? Yes, father. Man, Nick should receive some love, man. The priest said his final words and Nick returned to his seat. Should talk to Robin again. We got an autosave, so why not talk to Robin again?
Hello again.
I thought it was done, teacher. You are, I just want to check on you. Oh, thanks, mister. Beata... Ida... Leylon. Let's go with Ida. Yes, mister? It is your turn for a confession. Okay. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 1 year since my last confession. Well done, my child. Go on. She hesitated and looked at me. With a nod, I urged her to continue. Every Friday, the baker sells these meat buns, I think. They smell so tasty. Indeed, my child, they are quite enjoyable. But I don't have money to buy them, so I just go down to smell them. But when I see other kids getting their parents to buy them one, I get this awful feeling. Like when you got here and we smelled that gingerbread you brought, we said, you might like to steal it. Ida had barely whispered those last words, while slowly turning her head to look at me as she spoke. Her sad eyes were drowning in guilt, which she tried to swallow down as she looked away again. In his eagerness to give Ida her penance for her sin of envy, the good father had missed entirely that the child had considered one of theft. I, however, did not, and I suspected this could prove useful in some way. Sorry, in what way? In a way of blackmailing a child, or in a way of... In what way, Alistair? What the heck? Let's go with Peter. Huh? It is your turn for a confession, Peter. Oh, okay. The boy sat down and looked at the priest, but said nothing. Peter, do you remember what you were supposed to say during confession? Nope. I guided the boy through the proper words, much to Father Olivier's approval. So I think I sinned, but I don't remember really. Or what about everybody else? Have they sinned? Because this morning I saw Robin... My dear child, confession is held only between you and our Savior Jesus Christ, while I serve as a mere intermediary. And him, teacher. Well, yes. Though I'm sure Alistair will show the appropriate reverence for this sacred act and not share what he knows. Oof. That is also information. So the father will probably not like it if we tell the stuff. Naja. While the good father was trying to get Peter to focus again, he seemed to have missed the hint that Robin had been up to something this morning. I, however, did not, and I suspected that this could be useful information. Father Olivier and I managed to get Peter to accept his penance. However, the moment the boy was out of the chair, I was inclined to think he had already let it slip his mind, as he did with so many things. Already only Leylon left. Well, first I want to speak to Peter. Huh? Never mind. Robin?
Hello again.
Yeah, just check on you, okay. Well, then we will do this at another point. So, Leylon, you're the last one. Hello, sir. It is your turn for a confession. Okay. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 1 month since my last confession.
I am Father Olivier Huber.
Thank you. As always, my child, you are very diligent and devout. Please continue. I have been very sinful, Father. On 3 mornings this month, I have failed to be the first out of bed, betraying my slothful nature. I scored highest on our test this month and fell victim to pride after. The normally meek child continued to pour out a torrent of minor sins, things so small and shallow, it made me wonder what he was trying so hard to avoid saying. Eventually he exhausted himself, and after a few seconds of silence, Olivier cleared his throat and gave Leylon some token penance in the form of simple prayers. Leylon needed no prompting from me and hurried back. It appeared to begin his penance. That's it. That's all. We had Leylon, we had Nick, we had Ida, we had Peter, we had Robin. I believe that is all.
My child?
Did you have questions for me? What is the purpose of confession? No. Why was my father's buried? No, I don't think that is a good place to talk about it. That is everyone. We're done, Father. Come then, we can speak while we eat. I brought enough for us both. He reached under his seat for his lunch sack. As soon as he had it open, we could plainly see the stack of gingerbread. He was so excited, for it had been opened and was missing more than half of its number. I see. Robin! Oh dear, I was certain I had more. This was my chance. If I was to leverage information out of him, it would be now. Let me speak with the children again. Robin, did you steal bread from the priest?
Hello again.
Hello again. Hello, Robin. You are... Wait, what? Huh? I thought I'd speak to the children again. Also, why can't I only talk to 3 of them? Ida, you tell. Ida, what did Robin do with Father Olivier's gingerbread? Given what Pete and Ida had let slip during their confession, it was simple enough to piece together. The intense guilt on Ida's face only confirmed my theory. She only took some and hid them in her desk. Please don't tell one. Please don't tell on us. All we've had all week is half portions of pottage. We're so hungry, and Father Olivier was just going to eat them in front of us like last time. Please, Alistair, just don't tell. Now at least I had what I needed. Leverage to get information out of the priest. Whether I should was another matter entirely. Yeah, we should probably not betray the children. I mean, we are their teacher. We should not betray our children like that.
My child?
It must have been a mistake by the baker, I guess. Kids' trust increased by 8. I decided it was better a small sin go unpunished than the orphans might enjoy a rare treat. Yeah, I think so too. We already told the person in the tavern that we could be more devout, so yeah, we should decide in favor of the children. Indeed. Ah, well. Take my hand, child. Let us give thanks to the Lord for this meal. The rest of the morning passed as slowly for me as it did for the children. Still, I taught with patience, and I felt that they learned something. Nice. Lucas,
so,
you're back.
What can I do for you, dear cousin?
I would like to have something personal from you, but I guess that is not possible because you are glued tightly to the academy. Well, then there is only one more thing you have for me, and that is my pay. Yes, indeed. He counted out 4 crowns from his purse. 4 crowns is not much, but it's honest work. I guess. Okay. Well, well, well. For the grave Myst ritual, I need to obtain graveyard soil and devil's wood. I don't think we have to do that in the night now, do we? Let's venture out of the city. Oh, the gate is closed again. As usual, Jonas was focused intently on the area outside the gate. Can you open the gates, please? Oh, he shook his head slowly and looked at the ground, but then opened the gates anyway. Thank you, Jonas. That would be considered graveyard soil, but we shall. There's firewood, yeah. We shall grab it. Ooh, who's this? There's a person here. Hello, who are you?
A fine day to you.
And a fine morning to you too. This was a foppish man. He bowed extravagantly. I am Marian Ricci, a renowned actor of the stage. Marian, who do you visit here? I visit all those here, for the human condition is one of sorrow, and I came to reflect and pray for these poor departed. Well, I leave you to your prayers then. Listen, there are so many people here. Did not think that would be possible. Even because all the gates are closed. Well, well, well. Bones. Okay. What if we now do this? Or lavender mask. Then I was not holding a spade. Do we have a spade? Ah, damn. Okay, let's unequip that then. I remove the lavender mask and we need to find a spade now. I believe I saw a spade in the city. Ribbit. Ribbit. Okay, okay, just graveyard soil. Solemn forest. It was unsafe to venture more. The slums, Miller Farm. Yeah, it should be in the forest then. Okay. Need graveyard soil. Devil's wood. Devil's wood grows in the deep forest, in hollows and places where fairy mists congregate. These black-barked trees are characterized by their twisted branches. Black-barked trees, twisted branches, and clearings. Like where we found some nightshade. But they are not black-barked, so I guess these are not it. Let's see how this looks during the morning. It is empty. Okay. This old lime kiln had been repurposed to suit our new funerary practice. Now it was used for cremations. I see. Well, the deep forest, that would begin where? In the unsafe territory then, no? What is this? Fire root. Well, let's not grab that. Southeastern forest. Southeastern forest, okay. Oh, we cannot enter the forest just like that, okay. Okay, never mind then. Let's go back to the cemetery. Until chapter 14. Well, at least now we know there are at least 14 chapters. Which will all take place here. I am indeed very interested. But let's get back inside the city. Would you mind letting me back in?
I'll open the gate. Quick, get inside.
Thank you. Need a spade. Where do we get a spade from? General store maybe? I hope it costs less than 4 crowns. Graveyard. Hello. Mr. Irving. Irving leaned on his shovel with palpable exhaustion. Entertaining my questions appeared to be an even greater burden than the labor he was occupied with. Can't you see I'm working? What's a lord like you doing here anyhow? How's business? What do you think? I get paid the same wages if I bury 1 body or 6. As far as I'm concerned, the less dirt I have to dig is better. Outsider's trust decreased by 2. Oh my god. Is there anything interesting happening as of late? No dead have risen up, if that's what you mean. Alright. Good morning to you then. Wait. Yeah, I guess, yeah, okay. Well. Hospital, no candle maker. Why is that marked? Why are
How
you?
may I assist you?
You show me your wares?
Certainly.
Candles. Tinderbox. Oh. That will be important later for rituals, I believe. Where did we see the shop for literally everything? Pottery. Where? Oh, what the heck? Didn't see that. It's locked. Okay, yeah, I see. It's morning. What did I expect? We'll not go into the cathedral, but we will have to take a look at the general store. If we get to find it again. I don't know why it isn't marked on the map though. But I thought I saw it at a corner. But apparently not. Where did I see? It is the fish shop. Irving, what are you doing here? Military quarter. Is this dude? Very unpleasant fellow. Where is the general store? My god. Would think in a city with apothecary. Apothecary probably don't. I mean, cannot hurt to look. Hello, Virginia. No, I would not like to tell you about Devil's Wood. I want to see you wares, please. You do not have any. That is what I feared. Well, don't mind if I just leave you then. So we have to find the general store. Briella, you are not the person I'm looking for. That is the market. Is this? It's locked. Okay. Hey, there it is. General store. It is at the east gate. Messina, we talked recently.
Welcome. Browse my wares if you see fit. And do not be afraid
What
to
kind of
ask
thing
me
can I
their
buy
name.
here?
Bags, gloves, and tools.
Tools
That's
as well, that is
everything.
very good.
The store is very much as you'd expect. We do also get dry ingredients, but they're mostly made to order.
Most of the clothes are for sale here. I make myself. Well, they are rough and practical rather than fancy, I admit. We do sell weapons too, guns and munitions, mostly from manufacturers up north, but sometimes exotic pieces from overseas too. I don't like it at all. I have my values, but I also value my customers' need. I can't fathom what kind of a store wouldn't sell what people want. May I see your wares then?
Of course. The best prices you can find in all of Mars.
That will be for me to decide. See, 3 crowns is rather schmutz, but I'll have to do it, I guess. Crux mortal targets. Yeah, no. We shall buy the spade. That did hurt us. What is that? Simple head. No, we do not want the. Oh my god. What about the munition though? So munition is not a resource we have to worry about then. Tinderbox. Nope. I will remember you because I will now leave through the east gate, and now we're in the slums where I did not actually want to end up. Never mind then. We'll head through the slums and then we'll go south. Yeah, squawk you too, mate. And then we gather some roots. I took fire root, yes. I do hope it grows back though. If it doesn't, I am in trouble. Oh. Myst. Apparently must be inside your house or within the city. I see. Oh, fire root. Maybe the herbalist took fire root. Would buy it from us, but that I do not know. Sells for 2 crowns. Very good cheap. That's indeed very good cheap. Holy. Let us go back inside. Would you be very cool and open the gate for us?
I'll open the gate. Quick, get
Okay.
inside.
Apothecary. Have you been tending to the maladies of Marnes for long? I built the shop up from the ground long before that hospital arrived, all by myself, no thanks to the guild. What guild? The golden ones, dear. The guild of merchants. Though very few of our merchants actually count among the members. I'm not a member, for example. I see. Who in Marnes speaks for them? Gerhard Oman, the harbor master. He thinks that just because he controls the port, that he is the only merchant that matters. Inheritors rarely understand what is good for their city. Oh, I see. Enough about the guild. That must have been hard work. At least I can say I did the work with my own two hands. Thank you for the information. I'm trying to my father's death. Did you hear anything? Have you been telling there's not? Okay, what manner of things do you sell?
This is an apothecary shop. Whatever malady strikes you, I can whisk up a tonic to soothe your pain.
Wait, what? I see. I have for my fear hobby. BB? I skipped some of your dialogue. Whatever malady strikes you, I can whisk up a tonic to soothe your pain. Though, of course, for more serious ailments, I recommend you see a physic first. And don't get involved in spiritual wrongness. For those, you need to speak with the priest of folk of that ilk. That ilk? She looked around, then leaned in. Far be it from me to dictate whether you seek counsel, young man, but if the priest can't ease your issues, there are other faiths and other paths, folk remedies, those with the cure, and not that I know of any here, witch doctors. Interesting. I want to see your wares, please.
As you wish.
Auto saving, yes, I would like to sell this. And this. That is good. And we buy it for 4. I see. That is very schmutz. Juliana's locket. Injury medal. Where's Albrecht's medal? Sword. Oh yeah, I still have to get something from Dietrich. Is he home in the morning? There was no answer. Let's see, let's advance time then. Oh man, when are you home? I think we do have all the time in the world. Ugh. But it is evening, so let us go back to Dead Man's Gate.
Going out? At night? Hold on while I open the gate. Be careful.
Danke, Maya. And it is not night yet. Thank you. It is still evening. Or let's see if we are safe here. Looks like we are undisturbed. Alrighty, let's grab the shovel, which we should have equipped now. Yes, we do. I don't think we should do that from the main cemetery. But it is a it is a graveyard though. It is a big graveyard. And we should probably grab one of them. grave. Dig some soil. Dug up some grave soil. Is it in my inventory now? Grave soil. Very good. I would like to have an empty jar. How do we empty a jar? I thought I saw something there, man, but it's just something blue. Okay. How would one empty a jar? Well, that is probably something we have to worry about next time anyways, because it is getting late. So let's see if we can at least get the wood that is required from us. Sensei, we cannot go further by ourselves. That is quite interesting. So we would have to get into the deep forest. Grows in the deep forest or in hollows and places where fairy mists congregate. What are hollows? These black bark trees. What are hollows? This is apparently not a hollow, but it looks hollow. What is a hollow? Let's just take a stroll. See if we can find some wood. Oh yeah, there's this thing. What is this? What are you? Oh. This is not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. I will now run back. Please just let me leave the combat. If not, I am absolutely fricked. What does frenzy mean? Oh my god. Oh my god. I think we might die. Oh my god. Oh my god, we are dead. We've died. What the heck? Oh no. We died because we are stupid. Did we sell the stuff at least yet? No, we didn't. Okay, it's saved right in front of there. I want to see your wares.
As you wish.
Give me my 4 crowns, please. So at least now we know what the yellow circle does. Right? Every death is a learning experience. Only sad thing is that you can only die once in real life. Now, why is this a sad thing? I mean, this is a sad thing. A sad, oh my god, sad thing. in the context of not being able to learn anything. Wait, is it morning? Oh wait, we still have morning, I see. Yes, and now evening, please.
Going out? At night?
Yes, I am going out
Hold on while
in
I
the
open
evening.
the gate. Be careful.
Now I have a shovel, which I will use. I dug up some grave soil. I did indeed. Yeah. Okay. Black barked. Fairy mists, hollows, or the deep forest. And the deep forest we cannot enter. We are going to the farm, I believe. What is this? Firewood? Okay. Wait, there's Myst here. What is this? Mausoleum. The bronze plaque was green and corroded with age. I rubbed it vigorously with my fingers to clear it sufficiently that it could be read. It said Family Pew, 1505. Okay. I stepped into the mausoleum and felt the cool air wrap around me. A strange fog lingered and moved in a slow, flowing agitation. I could feel other presences nearby. I thought there was no way to know which realm they called home. I left. We will do this when we have learned how to communicate with the dead. Okay, where are we? We're at the farms. Yeah, we are at the farms. Okay. Villa farm. Okay. North Road. There could be something down here, I guess. That would be west. Music change. A lot of music changes. And we may not go there, and we also don't know where we are. Well. Northern Forest. Yeah, okay. That is indeed quite sad. Either we have to find someone who accompanies us, or is it a place that should have better access? Can you let me in? I see. No, thank you. I will then go around. The banner of the city is interesting, I believe. There's a fleur-de-lis and the castle. And in my mind, the fleur-de-lis is inherently French, while the castle is inherently Spanish, but I guess I can be wrong in this regard. I just looked at this and saw Great Mulin from Arc Raiders. I was like, what? Barbara's house? Why would I want to go there? Rosa del Fara. The attractive lady with olive-colored skin. She looked as though she was waiting for
Hello,
someone.
sir.
Hello, sir. To another left. I knocked on the door. Nothing. Called to the guard inside. Please let me through. He unbolted the door. Yeah, I see. Okay. Alrighty, we are... Oh, now it is marked. Was it marked before? I don't know. Maybe we have to enter the buildings in order to get there. Is this now open? It is. Holy. That is a big tavern. Who can I talk to though? Hello. Probably no one, because I cannot enter the back rooms. Where's this? Who are you? Baron? A young man with an unruly head of hair reclined with a string. As I approached, he sniveled a yawn.
Oh, hello there. So nice to meet you. I'm Baron Furnik, the owner of this establishment. Please, pull up a cushion.
This is a fine establishment.
This little place? Yes, I suppose it is the best of a bad lot in this wretched little city.
Well, I know that you run this place, but who runs this place for you? Fan. That's what I gathered. Might I sell you some fine wines? I'm trying to raise funds for my household. Ah, I already have a good supplier.
I shall see you later.
Where's this Fen person? The young servant bustled about, seemingly running the place alone. As I caught her eye, she stopped to greet me.
Hello, sir. It is always nice to see a new face in town. What can I get for you?
I mean, they have supply, but I could try her again. Might I sell you some fine wines? My brother Baron says contract for wine already. Some friend of his supplies it by the barrel. Could ask Varant, I suppose. I see. Goodbye then. Let's see if my assumption is correct, and this thing should be marked on the map now. It is marked on the map now. Interesting. Even though we are standing right in front of it, and the X is now here. Interesting. It barely moved. Oh man. Well, there is nothing else I can do for now, because I am out of time for the most part. So yeah, let's get back home. As a last thing, we will have a talk with Albrecht if he knows something about the Devil's Root. Now, if I only knew where the person is. There. Or is it the cat? No, it is Albrecht.
Can I help you, my lord?
Do you know where I might find a substance called Devil's Wood for the ritual protection? I'm afraid I have no idea. It sounds like something alchemical or mystical. You could conduct some discreet inquiries with Bojena, the apothecary, or perhaps with Diedrich's grandmother, Sybil. Does Sybil still live near the North Gate? She does. Diedrich looks after her. I'll mark it on your map. That is good. That is for next time. We'll check out the Sybil person. Let's stick to Diedrich, well, because we know that frickin' Bojena hates if we ask questions about forbidden stuff. Where's the city's blacksmith located? It's near the east gate. Let me mark it on your map. Thank you. And there's nothing else. Already, as usual, we save in our house. And we save Alistair's journey. Alright. Alrighty. Then that has been it. This will be interesting this week. I will see if we go with a double Divinity shift or a double Necromancer's Tale shift. Because I feel like Divinity is not as interesting as the Necromancer's Tale, even if we spend the majority of this time today just running around and not knowing what to do, learning more about the game. But I feel like this is a theme that interests me way more. But yeah. We will try the double Divinity shift this week, and then we will see what we do next week. So yeah, that is some stuff we have to do for next time. We got a new chapter, we got a new quest, and yeah, I don't know, man. We have to get money. We have to find stuff. We have to get. We have to find people who we trust, so we can get their personal belongings, so they don't get affected by the trap. It's all very, very interesting. A lot of things to think about. But we will now go into the menu. And I thank you for watching. I hope we see each other next time again. Oh yeah, we start a new game tomorrow if the stars are aligned. Though this is not the game where this theme would apply, but it is also an interesting game. It is called The Inquisitor, a game about a parallel world, I would say, to ours, where Christendom developed differently, where it is a religion about vengeance and more brutalistic. Yeah, we will see about that. It is, for me, it was quite interesting, but I didn't finish it. I only played it a bit, and I dropped it because of other games that came on. So I will be quite interested how the game concludes. But yeah, that is for next time. I thank you again, and I now say Baba Booey.